The Spanish world of content is vast from Europe to Latin America, so we brought in suggestions from Spain and Mexico. If you're interested in more international movie and TV show suggestions, subscribe to our channel and check out our other videos.
Mi mente fría.
Samuel, tengo que hacerte unas preguntas.
Elite. If you like series like 13 Reasons Why, then you should definitely check this out. When three working class teens enrolls into a private school with scholarships, they are mocked due to their class and end up clashing with the wealthy students, which leads to a murder. And what follows is a murder mystery with multiple suspects. As things unfold, the series becomes more interesting with more and more dark secrets coming out of the school, making us think who the real killer is. What I like about the series is apart from the murder mystery, the individual characters and their reasoning for what they do keeps us emotionally connected to the characters, and the murder mystery keeps us hooked till the end.
Cosa. Explota.
Boom. Esto no es un puto juego.
Los Espookys. I like the idea of this show presenting a unique take on horror comedy genre. It's a great mix of horror and comedy. A group of friends who are obsessed with horror movies and TV shows starts a business where they create custom horror experience and pranks for their clients. The kind of horror setups these friends bring in are amazing. They're just fun to watch and create a great amount of comedy. They create supernatural setups, monster attacks, and other horror experience which we see in movies. Each setup is unique and hilarious. If you enjoyed shows like Wednesday, you'll definitely like this one too. Berlin. Talking about Spanish shows, and how can I not talk about Money Heist? But since most of you have already watched Money Heist, here is a spin-off of Money Heist. One of the most popular characters in Money Heist in the first two seasons is Berlin. So the makers have decided to make a dedicated series on his character. The show explores the time before Money Heist events, where Berlin assembles a talented crew to execute an ambitious heist in Paris. The target is a fortune worth millions of euros hidden in a prestigious auction house. As plans unfold, Berlin must deal not only with the security systems and the police investigation, but also the betrayals and the conflicts within the crew. And by the way, if you haven't watched Money Heist, first start with Money Heist for more context.
Mi mente fría.
The House of Flowers. A perfect show to binge watch this weekend. This series is a blend of family drama with some great dark humor. The show tells the story of wealthy Lamour family who runs a flower shop. One day during the father's birthday celebration, the family discovers a woman hanging dead inside the flower shop. And the dead woman is the father's secret lover. The family discovers that not only the father has secret lover, but also a secret child. As we progress into the story, we discover each member of the family has some dark secrets. Some have affairs and some have hidden their gender preferences. How did the eldest daughter keep the family together while protecting their secrets is the story all about.
Muy especial. Se van a morir. Ya sé. Roberto.
¿Quién es Roberto?
Antes de mi papá.
Papá.
¿Papá?
Monarca. If you like politics, backroom business deal stuff, or succession fight stories, then Monarca is for you. It's a brilliant series revolving around business of tequila. The series starts off with Ana, who's the daughter of a billion-dollar tequila empire owner. One day, her father asks her to come back to Mexico to help him with the business. As she returns home, her father gets murdered. This triggers a fight among the sister and the two brothers for the empire. As we progress deep into the story, we get to know the political involvement, corruption, and dark secrets. How did Anna fight back while taking care of all the rot is the story all about. It's available on Netflix with 2 seasons. Locked Up. The show narrates the story of a young woman who falls in love with her boss and unknowingly gets involved in financial crimes due to her boss. Soon this leads to a shocking turn where she is betrayed by her boss and sent to prison for the crimes she didn't commit. The prison world she enters is surrounded with murderers, corrupt guards, and gang conflicts. To survive the harsh world, she must transform from an innocent girl into a fearless woman. I like the transformation in the series. As the story unfolds, you'll witness gang conflicts, escape attempts, and shocking murders with twists that keeps getting bigger with each episode. If you like Prison Break or enjoy stories where the main character evolves through extreme hardships, then this series is a must watch. Club of Crows. It's a comedy sports drama revolving around succession of a wealthy football club. When the owner of the famous football club suddenly dies, which leads to a succession fight between the daughter and the son. Meanwhile, the father's girlfriend also petitions for the inheritance, claiming that she is pregnant with the father's child. This dispute eventually leads to fights involving boardroom politics, media manipulation, and player transfers. Even the most serious scenes in the series are presented with some great humor. What makes this drama unique is the portrayal of what happens behind the scenes in a football club. It's both funny and engaging to watch. It's a perfect series to watch during the FIFA season.
¡Qué! Güey, tengo sangre. ¡Al hospital, güey!
La mato, chava, sí la mato. Tranquilo, ya.
The drug lord, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, has escaped.
El Chapo. If you have enjoyed shows like Breaking Bad or Narcos, then you should definitely check this series, which is based on historical figure El Chapo, one of the biggest drug lords in Mexican history. The series explores the rise of El Chapo from a low-level member. He grows on to become one of the biggest criminal in Mexican history. In this journey of El Chapo, we see how did he expand his smuggling empire with his intelligence, ruthlessness, and strategic alliance to climb the ladder and build a most powerful and dangerous drug empire. There's one more series which explores the story of El Chapo, that is Narcos Mexico. But in that series, it explores El Chapo character as one of the main character, but not a dedicated story on him. Instead, you should check out both Narcos Mexico and El Chapo series. They are worth your time. Isabel. There's a missing piece in the suggestion list. That's a Spanish historical. So we have Isabel. The story is based on a historical figure, Isabella. Set in the late 15th century, it follows Isabella's journey from a young princess to one of the most powerful queens in Spanish history. At a time of political turmoil and succession disputes, Isabella fought and secured her claim to the throne. Her path to becoming queen is filled with betrayals and brutal palace politics. Even after becoming queen, she must deal with rebellions, civil conflicts, and threats to her position. The series shows how Isabella rose to power and helped to lay the foundations for united Spain through marriage, politics, and military campaigns is the story all about. One interesting fact is that Queen Isabella was the one who sponsored the famous voyage of Christopher Columbus. If you're a fan of historicals or political stories like me, then you should definitely check this series out. The Time in Between, a TV show which is based on a novel with the same name, The Time in Between. The show explores the time of 19th century where there were constant wars and revolutions on all sides. During this time, a young woman named Sira falls in love with a charming man and follows him to Morocco. After being abandoned and left with huge debt, she opens a fashion business which soon attracts wealthy people, military officers, and diplomats. And then she gradually drifts into espionage during the Spanish Civil War and World War II. Sira plays a dangerous game filled with lies, and one wrong move, she will be dead. And the consequences for the rest of the Europe is devastating. If spy thrillers are your preferred genre, then this show should be on your watch list. If you have enjoyed our suggestions until now, please like the video and comment down below what content we should suggest next.